In this video, you will learn how to make the most delicious and the crunchiest akara you've ever seen. I am sure you must have learned a new way to peel and wash your beans. I believe the method I used in this video is the best way and the easiest to wash and peel your beans. After breaking my beans with my food processor, I soaked it for about 1 hour. You can choose to soak yours for a little longer, maybe for about 30 minutes if you are in a hurry. Another way to do it is also to wash it immediately after breaking it and thereafter soak the clean beans. By so doing, the peels will float more easily. I used black-eyed beans for my akara. You can choose to use any beans of your choice, especially the ones you think are very delicious. If you have the Niger blender that has 3 parts, like I do, you must have noticed that the biggest one does not blend smoothly, but the smallest one does. That was why I decided to blend it roughly with the big one and thereafter blend it more smoothly with the smaller one. I also blended a little slice of hot chili with the beans, but you can choose to add more pepper as much as you want. I also added some salt and sliced a little piece of onion into tiny cubes. Slicing the onions into tiny cubes make it easy to chew and not too obvious in the akara. If you want your akara to rise, soak it very well, blend it to be very smooth, and stir rigorously very well. You can see how I'm stirring it, but I stirred and stirred and stirred for a long period of time, more than I can show you in this video. You can see how smooth it is. There's no single seed inside. Very good, and it's going to come out very well. Then add a generous amount of vegetable oil into a frying pan. Add it so much so that the akara can float inside the oil, and it can carry a lot of akara at the same time. Or do you want to be frying your akara little by little and it takes forever to fry it? It also gives the akara the space to rise in order for it to get bigger. Using a tablespoon, scoop and put inside the oil. The oil should be low heat and it shouldn't be too hot before you start putting the akara, so that it will cook gradually and it will be well cooked, not half done.